everybody out there in Grommet Live land. A belated, very happy holidays to all of you. And as many of you know, I've been posting about this show all over social media. I could not be more honored and could not be more excited than to be hosting this show today. Today is our usual day for Grommet Live, but as you can see, we're missing one very, very special and important person, and that is my co-host, Greg Roulette, who is on vacation with his lovely wife. So I'm so glad that he was able to get away, and I'm so honored and just so pleased that he trusted me to try to do this on my own. I have to ask you guys to go a little easy on me because I'm realizing as I'm getting ready for the show that Greg is brilliant at handling all of the tech aspects. He's the one that puts all the fancy videos up and cuts away to cool pictures. And so he does all that. I'm going to try. We will see how that goes. But if really what I see my job as today is to really shine such a well-deserved light on all of the female product innovators that are on the Grommet today. It was so hard choosing. We could only have 7 on, and I have to tell you, it was so hard. So many women submitted. There are, I don't know the exact number, but I know it's well over 100 women, female-founded products on the Grommet. So I definitely want to encourage all of you guys to go check those out if you haven't already. But we are going to be featuring 7 very awesome products today. And I'm going to be telling you all about the inventors behind those products, a few of which are inside my Women Inventors Club, which I do want to introduce myself because I'm sure that there are many of you guys on here who don't know me, who maybe have never even seen Grommet Live before. So what is it and who the heck is Marcy McKenna? So I am Greg Roulette's co-host on our regular live shopping event every Friday at this same time, Grommet Live. And every Friday we highlight 7 really great products that recently launched on Grommet. So every Thursday they launch 20 to 25 new products, and we select 7 of them and we highlight them here. We debate them, we talk about them, we talk about what we love, different ways we use them. And the very best part of Grommet Live, the part that Greg and I love so much, and I hope you guys do too, is the chat. So if you have not already chimed in on the chat, I'm seeing so many people saying hi. All of our makers are here today. I'm so happy. Hello to Aaliyah Olive Oil Cakes. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to tell you about that. So thank you for being here. And Carrie Cook, the inventor of the Spleesh, which is so fabulous. We're going to be getting to that. And Natalie, Core Gear Golf Hats. Hello, everybody. So this is where I want you guys to chime in. This is the most fun part. Now, because this show is a little different than our typical ones, this one is all about women invented products. And because of that, I do want you guys, as you get on, if you are a women inventor, even whether the product is already on the market or not, I would love for you to raise your hand in the chat so I can get a sense of how many of you are here. And hello, Daria Walsh. So many of you, yay. So please either give me a thumbs up, a wave, a high five, anything in the chat so I know how many female inventors we have here. Please, please, please. And the chat is where it's at. So if you guys have questions for the female inventors, I'm going to be telling you all about these products, but maybe there is something that I don't cover and you have a question about, maybe there's something that you want to see up closer, chime in the chat. I will try to get to every single question in there. And I want to thank my producer, Jen. She is actually on vacation herself. So she is producing this from her vacation spot. So Jen, thank you for being here. And she's a dream for me. She's going to help me through this. Sherry, oh my gosh, so many of you. So yes, definitely, if you are a female inventor, if you are a female founder, if you have a women-owned business, give me a high five, give me a thumbs up so that I know you're here. Back to who the heck is Marcy McKenna. So I am the co-host of Grommet Live. I also run, this is probably the thing that is most near and dear to my heart, and that is running the Women Inventors Club. And that is hundreds of female innovators, some of them just in the idea stages, some of them rocking it already out in the e-commerce space or retail, you name it, all walks. And these are women that are really kind of coming together, locking arms, supporting one another, giving advice, sharing best practices and ideas, and helping each other bring their products to life. It is so magical, so inspirational, so wonderful. So if you are not already a member and you want to be, it is completely free. I'm going to have Jen, if she hasn't already, put the link to request to join the Women Inventors Club up in the chat, because it's amazing what's happening there. And it's amazing people that were just at the idea stages are launching. And I really believe it's because of the support of that group. And so it's really fantastic if you're not already there. You often hear the quote or the phrase that if you want to find your purpose, follow your passion. And so I realize through the Women Inventors Club, through Grommet Live, being able to represent not only female inventors, but independent makers, independent inventors, the smaller entities that are really kind of needing a voice out there in this crazy e-com space, where the Amazons of the world have millions upon millions of products. It's just so hard to make a difference amongst all that noise. And my passion is really helping people that already have their products on the market be heard and seen, and to propel their businesses in a really meaningful way. I know that's Greg's passion as well. My other passion, of course, is helping female inventors, women, creative thinkers who have ideas, bring them to life. And so I feel so blessed to be able to do both of those things almost together in unison here on Grommet Live. And the fact that today is all about our female inventor community is phenomenal. And I'm so happy. And I can't wait to show you these products. You guys are going to be so excited when you see them. But before I jump into all the products, a couple little housekeeping things. If you have never been on Grommet Live before, one of my favorite parts, and I think one of all of your favorite parts, is that we do product giveaways, live giveaways. If you have not already entered in the live giveaway, you can do that right now. There is a QR code right there. So you're just going to put your camera up to that QR code and you're going to enter the giveaway right there. And then about halfway through the show, I'm going to be giving away, typically what Greg and I do is I give away my favorite product of the show and Greg gives away his. Since he's not here, I would have to choose 2 of my favorite products. I'm looking at all 7. I cannot choose. So what I've decided to do is put all the products in this little cup, which I have done. And I'm just going to pick it out at about the halfway mark. And we will announce the winner here. And our producer, Jen, will get in touch with you and you will get that product. And then we'll do the same thing at the end of the show. So again, the QR code is right there. Now, as I start going through the products, you're going to see QR codes for the actual products come up on the screen. And so Grommet is a big part of Grommet. Their relaunch is all about voting for the products that you love. We want to hear what you guys are liking, and we want to take those products that you're liking and really help propel them to the top. So your votes really, really matter. They really help these inventors and these makers. So take time to do that. It is no skin off your back whatsoever. And in doing that, you actually get a 20% discount code that you can use whenever you want. So it's a win for everybody. And that discount code goes into a little file in your Grommet account and you can use it whenever you want. So you don't have to necessarily buy it right here during the show if you want to buy it. Or even if you don't want to buy it, just give them an upvote. Let them know you love their product. So that to me is such a fun element of this. So again, if you are just jumping in here and you are a female inventor, please say hello in the chat. Give me a high five. And I want to take it a step further and say, let's take a minute to give yourself a plug. If you have a product on the market, put the name of your product in the chat and even a link to the product if you want to, because why not? This is a platform where we can do that. So go ahead and do that. Let's see. Oh, I see that Jen just put a link to join the Women Inventors Club. So if that's something that you want to do, we would love to have you. And again, it's completely free and it's amazing. Okay, so before I get into the products themselves, I just wanted to take a second for all us female entrepreneurs out there to give ourselves a little pat on the back, because I was looking at the state of women entrepreneurship in America and where are we in 2023. And I was so excited and encouraged and inspired by the statistics that I wanted to share them with all of you. So to begin with, I was blown away to learn that in the US, 42% of the businesses are owned by women. That is a big number. Way to go. And the trajectory is not slowing down anytime soon. It is just doing this. The other exciting thing is that of the women-owned business, the number that are actually profitable is almost 60%. That's another huge number. You guys, this is so exciting. In 2023, every single day, approximately 1,200 new women-owned businesses were opened every single day. How cool is that? What I'm seeing, I looked at so many different articles and websites. I want to make sure I had all these statistics right. And across the board, I thought it was really interesting to see that everyone is touting the fact that post-COVID, it's these women-owned businesses that are really driving the economy. And that's super cool. And that is just so exciting to think of where we can go. The statistic that actually got me excited to start helping women inventors was, and it happened for me right at I'm trying to think exactly what year it was, a few years ago, where I did a little research and found that only 7% of the patents in America were filed by women. And that to me, oh gosh, my battery is running low. That is not good. Let me just make sure I'm plugged in, which it looks like I am not. This is the beauty of live shopping, guys. My plug came out. Hold on one second. Let's see here. Okay. We are back in business. Sorry about that. Okay, so 7% of patents filed in America were done so by women. Jaw-dropping. And that was the moment that I decided I wanted to help. I wanted to find a way. I'm an inventor myself. I have my own product line on HSN. I've been doing this for over a decade. So I know a thing or two. And if I can impart some of my wisdom to help other women take these brilliant ideas that so many of you have and bring them to life, I am all about that. And that's what I'm extremely passionate about. Since that time, a few years ago, when there was 7%, we are now up to 13% of the patents filed in America are done so by women. That's incredible. And again, the trajectory is like this. There's just no end in sight. So I am just so happy. Oh, look at Greg came on to say hi. Hello, Greg. I hope you're having a great time. I am a nervous wreck thinking about how I'm going to do all this technology without you. So say a prayer for me, would you? Of course, Jen is helping me. She's doing great. Candy's saying, yes, 13%, almost double. I know, almost double. I can't wait to do the same show next year and find out where the statistics are. It's so exciting. But having said that about the percent of patents being women submitted, I almost hesitated to give that statistic because I do worry that people that have brilliant ideas often find it daunting to bring that idea to life because they think they have to have a patent. They think an invention is all about a patent. And if you don't have a patent, you can't be successful. And that's so not true. That is so not true. I have brought over 40 different products to market. I have one patent. So you can do this without a patent. That's not to say patents aren't important because every situation is different and they definitely can be very important, but it is not a requirement. And when I was thinking about, what's the difference between an idea and an invention? An idea, and so if I don't have a patent and I just have an idea, can it become an invention? Can it become a real life product? Well, an idea is something that we come up with. It's a light bulb moment that happens when maybe we're having something that annoys us or some nagging issue that we're trying to solve. We have this moment where we think of an idea. The difference between an idea and a patent is that an idea and invention is that it becomes an invention when it travels this long and windy road with lots of obstacles along the way, but when the person in the driver's seat has grit and determination and perseverance and the will, come hell or high water, to bring that idea to market. And that's, to me, what sets ideas and inventions and ultimately successful products apart. It's really the person in the driver's seat that came up with the idea. Do they have those qualities? Because without those qualities, I'm not sure that idea can ever become an invention. So this is kind of a nice segue into the fact that on today's show, there are 7 incredible women who had those light bulb moments and actually made them happen. They're incredible women that I don't know them all personally. I know several of them personally, but they've got to have grit. They've got to have determination and perseverance, and they've got to have a why that tells them that failure is not an option, that there is no plan B. And when you have that, there's no reason a great idea cannot become a successful product. And so that is what today is all about. Gosh, so many of you chiming in. This is so wonderful to see everything. I wish I could address each one as they come up. I'm going to do my best to do as many as I possibly can. But that is just, a perfect way to get into these 7 products and these 7 amazing women. I don't even know which one to start with because I love them all so much. But I'm going to take one that I really enjoyed last night. And I'm going to, Greg, I hope I do this right. Where are my products? Okay, is it here? Okay, there they are. Here we go. Look at that. I did that. Okay, so this is our first product, guys. This is called Say So. I would love to see in the chat if you guys are familiar with Say So, because I was not when I came across it on Grommet. I'd never heard of it, but boy, when I saw what I thought it was, I zoomed in really quick and I read and I thought, absolutely brilliant. Say So is basically cocktail in a tea bag. So brilliant. And let me show you what I mean by that. The one I'm showing you right here is actually a skinny, spicy margarita. Say So was created by 2 women that attended Harvard together. And during the pandemic, when they weren't able to go to bars anymore and have the fancy cocktails at bars, they were trying to recreate those cocktails at home. And they were realizing that they needed 10 different ingredients to make these fancy cocktails, and they probably would never use those ingredients again. So it was a lot of money for one cocktail. And then thinking about, kind of getting back into the mix of going to bars and spending, cocktails nowadays are what, $18 a cocktail? They thought there's got to be a less expensive way to be able to recreate these cocktails at home. And so what they did was they started experimenting with all natural ingredients, dried herbs, fruits, things like that. And they came up with a cocktail tea bag. So inside this tea bag, in this case, the skinny margarita one, are all of the, basically there's chili pepper. I hope I'm going to get this right. Let me find my actual notes on this one because I don't want to get it wrong. Let's see. The spicy margarita has all natural lime, orange peel, peppers, and alderwood. And I think what I'm loving the most about it is the smoked salt. You guys, I love a margarita. I love a skinny margarita. I'm not big on all the really sweet drinks, but I do like a skinny margarita. And I love a little spice. And this, I was blown away. This could be my favorite margarita I've ever had. And I am not just saying that. It is so, so good. So how do you make it? How does it work? Basically, you're going to take 3 ounces of cold water. You're going to take 1.5 ounces of your favorite tequila, or you can also just make a mocktail. So you're just going to add a little more water if you want it to be a mocktail. And then you're going to steep this in that little concoction just of the water and the spritz or the spirit of your choice for about 3 minutes. If you like it a little spicier, if you like a little more flavor, you'll keep it in there a little bit longer. Then you just pour it over ice and you're done. And I kid you not, it has a kick. It definitely has spice to it, but I love it. It's a subtle spice, but that smoky salt is so, so good. The lime, all of it. I can't believe that inside this little bag is all of that flavor. So good. And so when you buy Say So, you are basically you're getting a pouch and it has 8 of these inside of it. Now, I will tell you, I made 2 cocktails with this. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but I thought, well, let's do another one. I didn't drink 2, I promise, just one, but I shared with somebody else. And it made 2 great cocktails. So even though there's 8 bags, I would say there's actually 16 cocktails in here. And at the Grommet price, it's only $12.80 for 16 cocktails. I probably shouldn't say 16, it's 8, but I could make 16. Everyone's saying, wow, Say So, congratulations. Brilliant. What a great idea. Seriously, isn't it so smart? And they do more than just the spicy margarita. They also have a Paloma, which is sort of a grapefruit. I think they're sold out of that right now. Am I right on that? Ladies, are you in here? Say So. If you are, let me know on that, because that's my favorite. I can't wait to try that. I'm a big grapefruit girl. So I'm looking forward to that. But they also do an old fashioned, which may be sold out as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. They do a rosemary honey Moscow Mule. And you could mix that with either a vodka, a tequila, a mezcal, or do a mocktail. So many different ways to do it. Let's see if I'm missing any of them. I think those are all the flavors they have now. Now, they launched this not long ago. I want to say it was just over a year ago, and they are blowing up. As you can imagine, it's such a smart idea because, guys, you can have cocktails on the go. You can bring these to the beach, to the park, to a picnic, anywhere. You don't need hot water. It's not a tea that needs hot water. It's cold water, it's ice, and it's your favorite spirit, and that's it. So, I mean, you guys know I love hostess gifts. What a fun hostess gift to bring to any event. And they have a variety pack too, so you can get all the different ones and try them all inside the variety pack. We're seeing lots of people doing the QR code right there. So on Grommet, guys, just to remind you, in case you're jumping in a little bit late here, when you click that QR code that you're seeing right there, that lets you upvote. Upvote is basically giving your seal of approval saying, I like this product. You are supporting that independent inventor or maker. And that is so appreciated. You have no idea. It is no skin off your back. You're getting 20% off. So right away, whenever you want to use that. Now, so this would typically be $16. If you were to go down to Bristol Farms, I believe they sell it there, $16. But you're getting it for $12.80. And I am going to stock up because I'm just obsessed. Because the other reason I'm obsessed is, guess what? 20 calories. Each one of these just has 20 calories, less than 1 gram of sugar. I'm someone that I can't have. I've got stomach issues. I can't do a lot of sugar. So when I saw that, I was sold. They're all natural ingredients. And it tastes like you're having one of those craft cocktail, amazing $18 cocktails. But you're doing it with this, and you're paying all of $12 for all those cocktails, $12.80. So cool. And someone is saying, love the name too. It's good because we say so. And I was actually curious if you guys are in here. I was curious where the name came from. I'm thinking it has something to do with exactly what Carrie Cook just said there. Denise Albright is saying, what a brilliant idea. Say yes. Yeah, maybe it should be called Say Yes. Anyway, ladies, it is gluten-free. I don't want to miss anything else. Non-GMO. But I mean, 3 steps, 3 ingredients, and it's ready in 3 minutes. And that's it. I mean, so fun to entertain with. I can imagine having all these different tea bags on your little bar setup, and people pick the tea bag and the spirit that they want and mix their own cocktail. So fun. Okay, we are going to move on to the next. I could talk about each one of these forever, so I'm going to have to pace myself because we're already halfway through. Okay, the next one is a product that was developed by a member of the Women Inventors Club. And again, if you guys have a product yourself, if you're a female and you want to join, it's free to join. And Jen, I'll have you put up the link one more time for anybody that wants to join the Women Inventors Club. She has been on the Grommet for quite a while now and is absolutely killing it. It's been so fun to see her journey because she really has gone all in and put video clips up and great photos, really promoted being on the Grommet, and the results are showing it. She is really, really killing it there. But it's not just because she's going all in. It's because she has a phenomenal product idea that, in my eyes, every single woman on the planet needs to have, because it is that must-have fashion accessory that solves a problem that I think when you see, pretty much everybody can relate to. And so without any further ado, I'm sure that many of you have guessed which product I'm talking about, and that is none other than Infinity Clips. And Infinity Clips was created by Daria Walsh, again, one of the members of our Women Inventors Club. I'm showing it to you there, and many of you I know are probably going, what the heck is an Infinity Clip? An Infinity Clip, in a nutshell, how many of you have a necklace that you love, but you wish sometimes it was a little shorter for different outfits or a different occasion that you're going to? I know I have several of those that I do love them and I wear them, but I only wear them with certain tops because they only look right with certain necklines. Well, Daria created a way to take that necklace and shorten it, and so that you can wear it with any style for any occasion. So all the different lengths. And as you're seeing, it does come with two. I don't know if the camera even does this justice, but each one of the infinity clips in and of itself looks like a gorgeous piece of jewelry. It's so well done, so beautiful. I mean, I would think just the infinity clip was hundreds of dollars. So there's inlaid crystals there. This is the gold. It also comes in silver, which I have right here. And it also comes in rose gold. And each set comes with both a small size and a larger size. And that's because we all have different thicknesses of chains. I have one on right now. I use it all the time with this particular necklace because I do sometimes like to have it as a choker. And sometimes I like it a little longer when I'm wearing it by itself. But when I'm layering, I like them to be different lengths. And because of Daria's invention, because of infinity clips, now I can easily do that. So I'm going to turn my necklace around and show you right here that I've got one on. Let's see, I hope you can see it there. And sometimes I hesitate. I want to almost have it in the front because it's so pretty. I want to show it off. But see this excess here. So I've been able to shorten it by that much just by clipping this on. When you open it up, you'll see, and I'm hoping you can see it a little bit there, there are silicone pads that hug the chain. So it stays very secure when you clamp it down like that. Then there's even a security clasp there that keeps it ultra secure. So it's not going anywhere. So you're going to use the smaller one for your more dainty, delicate chains, and then the larger one for maybe your box chains, your cable chains. So you can do all different sizes as far as thickness. And then again, it's just your preference. Do you love silver? Do you love gold? Or maybe you get a mixed set. I believe, Daria, you do have a mixed set. Am I right on that? Let me know about that if that's still available. I think it is. But Daria has done such an amazing job, not only with the invention, not only with the execution. I mean, it's flawless. It works perfectly and it looks stunning. But she's also done such a great job with the packaging. And Greg and I like to highlight that a lot because I just think when you're buying a product, it's not just about the product, it's about the experience. And especially in today's day and age when there's so many millions of products out there and product reviews are so important for the success of a product. And so if you are an inventor who's getting ready to launch a product, really think through that customer experience. What is it like when it comes in the mail to the customer? What is his or her impression going to be? What are those little special extra things that you can do that are going to kind of maybe be an impetus for someone to write a positive review for you? So here's Daria's packaging there. Look how pretty that is. I mean, just so well done. It just looks very luxe and elegant, high quality. And then when you open it up, it's on this cute little card right there. So because she's done such a great job with the packaging, it makes it so giftable. And the price point, guys, $22.40. That's the 20% off you're getting. That's amazing because you know what that does with just a couple dollars over $20 is you're expanding your whole jewelry wardrobe because you can now wear your necklaces in so many different ways with so many different things that maybe you wouldn't have done before. So let's see. Oh, I'm missing the chat here. Where did you guys go? See, there you are. You're back. Anyway, so I'm in love with this product. You guys give a thumbs up if you are too in the chat. I would love to know how many of you guys can relate to the problem that Daria has solved with infinity clips. She has done such an amazing job. I cannot recommend this enough. I have gifted this to so many people I can't even count. This is one of those gifts that you have on hand for those when you need a gift for somebody in a pinch, because every female basically on the planet would appreciate having this, I think. And it's so cute and just such a giftable packaging and all of that. So, okay, let's see here. Now I'm going to try, I want to get through, I'm very excited to see that I have a couple of my makers in the waiting room and hopefully I get to bring them on live, but I need to wait to get through all the products. Once we do that, if time permits, I'm going to bring them in so you guys can ask them questions directly. Sherry's saying she purchased it, but she has not tried it out yet. She can't wait to try it for the first time. Sherry, you have to post a picture when you do that. Definitely. You're going to love it. It's just going to change. It really does just change the game when it comes to accessorizing. One thing I didn't mention, I can't believe I didn't mention it, is what a brilliant solution it is for layering. Layering, as you know, layering the different chains is so on trend right now. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge to find all the different lengths and to do it just right. But with infinity clips, when I'm doing layering, I typically use the bigger one. And you can layer, put it in at the different lengths and clip it, and you're good to go. And it stays that way until you take it off. So again, so brilliant. Daria's thanking everyone for all the high fives and the positive everybody loves. Let's see, did I miss anything else here? Okay, we're going to move on. But Daria, well done. And I'm so happy for all the success you're having on Grommet. You are just doing such an amazing job, and it is a fantastic product. And she also has on her, definitely go check out her website, which is what happens when you upvote on the Grommet. It then takes you right to the maker's website, so you can learn all about the products, see all the different products that they offer. And she does some great tutorials on there. So she shows you exactly how to use it. There's some great pictures that are really helpful. So good job, Daria. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to do our giveaway. So definitely, if you guys have not entered the giveaway, here's the QR code. Definitely do that right there. Okay, we are going to switch gears, and I'm going to move into a product that I almost didn't select at first, because I was thinking, Greg and I have done a lot of sort of fidget spinners, things like that, kind of anxiety toys. We did a Ono roller, which was super cool on a recent show. So I thought, I don't want to overdo that. I know that they're kind of the hot thing right now. And this product was submitted, and I saw it, and I'm so glad I took a closer look at it, because I thought it was a therapy tool that was really like a fidget spinner, just another way to relax and decrease your anxiety and your stress. But upon closer look, I realized that there is so much more to this product, and I am absolutely in love with it. And let me click on it right there and show you guys. It's called Pinch Me Therapy Dough. I'm curious, how many of you have it? How many of you have used it? I can't believe I didn't know of this before. It's actually been around for quite a while. This is a product that was featured on Shark Tank, so maybe you've seen it on Shark Tank. She actually did a deal with Robert, who I love. I believe she was given $300,000 for 20% equity in the company. But before even going on Shark Tank, she had done $5 million in sales of Pinch Me Therapy. And the founder, the creator of Pinch Me Therapy Dough, is Nancy Rothner. Nancy, are you in here? I'm hoping. Let me get back to the chat. I don't know if Nancy's here, but she is a certified hypnotherapist. I want to get that correct. Clinical hypnotherapist who specializes in stress reduction. She was volunteering at a domestic abuse facility and seeing all the stress and the anxiety that these women were going through on a daily basis, and wanted to come up with a solution to help them that was a drug-free solution. And that's when she had the light bulb moment about the Pinch Me Therapy Dough. Basically, how I think of it when I opened it and started playing with it and using it is it's almost like Play-Doh for adults. And that was the first thing that came to my mind. And as I read reviews, and guys, there is over 1,000, almost all 5-star reviews. This is such a loved product. And let me show you what's different. When you open it up, yes, it's a little like Play-Doh, but it is, I want to open one that hasn't been opened so you can see what a great job she does with the packaging. Look how cute that is. That's the dough, and it says Pinch Me right there. This one, I mean, when you open it, here's the best part. Here is the game changer. This has a scent. I wish you could smell it through the camera. The scents that she has created are like nothing. I cannot get enough of this, just the scent element of it. This one is peachy, and oh my gosh, the aroma is amazing. This one is ocean, and it smells like you're at the beach. It's amazing. So when you take the dough out like this, so this is a bigger one, and you start moving it around in your hands, it feels very, very silky. So, unlike Play-Doh in that way. And it is so addicting to just scrunch it in your hands and roll it around. But what makes this different is it's not just the dough and the pressing that immediately kind of relieves stress and relaxes you. But she's combining 3 different senses. She's combining scent. And scent, there's so much scientific research that ties scent to emotion. And so by putting scents that evoke peaceful emotions into her therapy dough, it really starts working immediately. It's just the scent element of it. And then notice the colors. So she also is taking scientific research about colors and created a palette for her collection. She's got over 20, I think 24 different ones now. And every color is very thoughtfully chosen for the fact that it evokes sense of calm and peace. And and you'll see that right away. You're looking at the color, it's such a peaceful color, and then you're smelling it, and the scent is incredible. And it does evoke peaceful emotions. I kind of liken it to, in fact, she has one that's called Spa. And it's like when you walk into one of those luxe day spas and you're just immediately relaxed because of the scents that you smell when you walk in. That's what this reminds me of. You open up that jar and you are just feel peaceful. It's really wonderful. Now, the first thing that I thought of is, wait a minute. Okay, so it smells really great, but how long can a smell really last? And though I haven't had it long enough to know, I did read the reviews about it. I do know that the dough itself is designed to last over 100 for 100 different uses. And that, again, that's going to depend on how well you store it. But basically, you're just going to put the top on. You're just going to put it back in the jar, put the top on. And if you do that, the scent is designed to last as long as the dough itself. And that's one thing that I saw over and over and over again in the reviews was how long the scent lasts. What I noticed was not only did I love this, I didn't want to put it back in because I just loved the feeling in my hands. There was something about that massaging that relaxed me and kind of freed my mind. But that scent, I didn't want to put it in because I didn't want to lose the scent. But what I found is when I put it away, that scent kind of lingers on your hands. So it continues to kind of work in your mind even after you put it away. There is just, I mean, evidently, from what I understand, it's become a staple in therapy offices across the country that therapists are really finding that this is kind of magic in a jar for their patients that have stress. And we all know in this day and age, the levels of stress and anxiety are off the charts. And so having something, fidget spinners are great, but there's something that's almost, I can imagine having it be more stress invoking because you're clicking and you're moving and this is just, it really is therapy in a jar. So I think she has done a phenomenal job. I love the branding. I love the different scents. The ones that she sent me were Ocean, which you're seeing right here. This one is Relief. So some of them have, oh gosh, I'm going to forget them all now. I did write some of them down. But some of them are about how you're going to feel when you use them, and some of them are about the scent themselves. Like Peachy is more about the scent themselves. Then there's Surf, Relief. The one that I want to try, I think it's sold out, is Grapefruit, because I do love grapefruit so much. But just amazing. And I also love that Nancy supports the Wounded Warrior Project with her sales. I think that's just wonderful. Beyond what this does for you mentally, I know that so many people are using it for actual hand therapy. So if you have arthritis, if you have things with your hands, just that continual movement has become really useful. The other thing that I thought was really interesting and makes a lot of sense is many people are turning to the Pinch Me Therapy dough to solve issues that they're having, like nail biting or hair pulling or twirling. And so many tics right now, those nervous tics. When you put this in your hand, it kind of distracts and gives you something positive to be doing instead of biting your nails or whatever it is that you might be doing. Hi, Jules. Jules is on here saying, super cool. Great job, Nancy. She's an inventor herself and does so much to advocate and help female inventors. It means a lot to me, Jules, that you are here. So thank you for being here. Lots of positive feedback. They do. Oh, so Carrie, you've tried it. Oh, she used it. She bought it for several people for Christmas a few years ago. She loves it. She still uses it. Carrie, they do smell amazing. Do you have a favorite scent? I'm curious. All of the ones I was given, I absolutely love. Although I don't think I opened this one. Let me open this one. This is the Relief. I can't, what does that smell like? It smells. One of the things that's really nice about it is though they do have a scent, it's a very subtle scent. So it's not overpowering at all. Like you're almost not sure until you read the name of it what it is because it's really that subtle, but just so smart. Anyway, okay, we are going to take a break now and do a giveaway. So if you have not already entered, guys, definitely there is the QR code. This is your chance to do that. And because I love all 7 products so much and I cannot choose a favorite, I am going to choose the product that I'm giving away out of this little cup right here. So I can't peek. Okay, here we go. What is it? Oh my gosh, what a coincidence. The one I picked was Pinch Me Therapy Dough. So we are now going to pick a winner, and Jen is texting it to me right now. And the person that won is Amika Adams. Congratulations, Amika Adams. Jen will be getting in touch with you and finding out what your preferred scent is, and then they will get a Pinch Me Therapy Dough out to you. Congratulations. Okay, we are going to move on because, again, there's more to come. And again, I can't decide which ones I want to do next. Okay, this one, I'm switching gears. We're going to get a little sporty for a minute. This is another of our female inventors. This product did really, really well on the launch. I just remember watching the upvotes go crazy, and I get it. It is a product that is a favorite of my whole family's. In fact, right now, my son and my husband are golfing, and they are both wearing this, and that is the truth. They both got, for Christmas, my brother and sister-in-law gave them a round of golf, and they're golfing with my brother, who also got a core gear hat for Christmas. And they're all golfing right now, and they are wearing this. I don't have it adjusted. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. So this is the Core Gear Golf Tee Hat. Let me go in and get the QR code up there. Where is it? When I saw this product for the first time, guys, I don't know. I'm not even a golfer, but I could tell, I could imagine that this is a hat that any golfer would appreciate having, because the difference between this and your typical golf hat are these right here. So this golf hat holds your golf tees. Now, I didn't totally understand why that was so important until I talked to the inventor herself, Natalie. And I'm hoping Natalie is here. I think I did see her in the chat, so I know she's here. Where are you, Natalie? Yep, she's with us in the chat. Everyone say hi to Natalie. And you guys, what a brilliant idea. So when she met her husband, he was a big golfer. She wanted to learn how to golf. So she started spending time on the golf course, and she started falling in love with all the clothes and the etiquette and all of that. And she wanted to, I'm kind of embellishing a little bit, Natalie, but this is what I imagine in my head, that she wanted to impress this man she was dating. And when she would get up to tee off, she didn't have any place to put her tees. Or when she wasn't using the tee, she didn't have any place to put them. So she found herself fumbling with these, losing them, putting them in her ponytail, tucking them into her waist strap. I have a girlfriend that golfs all the time. When I asked her what she does, she puts them in her shoelaces. And then Natalie was watching some PGA Pro tournaments and watching the female golfers and zooming in and finding that they're all putting their tees in their ponytails, because most women's golf clothes do not have a place, pockets and things for you to hold things like this. So they were getting creative and finding different ways in the bra strap, like that. So this was her light bulb moment. She ran it by her husband and her boyfriend at the time, and they were off to the races with the Core Gear Golf Tee Hat. And so what she has found, and what we have found on the Grommet, is that it's not just women that love this hat. In fact, it's probably more men that are using it now. And it comes in this, you're seeing the white here. It also comes in a black, same style hat, and also in a visor. Both, I mean, they're great. And I'm very picky when it comes to hats. I'm a big hat person. I know Greg is too. And I wear them all the time when I'm not doing my live shows. And so to me, a hat has to be just perfect. She has nailed it with this hat. It is that perfect bill. It is very, very high quality, premium material. It has that moisture wicking band inside. It is quality, quality, quality. And what's super cool is that if you're not a golfer, or if you are a golfer, but you want to wear this not on the golf course, when you take the tees out, the pockets disappear. You would never know that they're there. So it's equally as stylish and fabulous off the golf course as it is on the golf course. So there's an invention out there. I don't even know what the name of it is now, but there's a magnetic something that is in the bill of the hat. People are using to put their markers there because they lose their markers and they want them to be handy as they're golfing. And that's become all the rage. I believe that the Core Gear golf hat is going to have that same success because it solves a very similar problem in just as brilliant, if not more brilliant of a way. And Natalie has patented this. These pockets are patented, which is so smart. And looking at potentially licensing this to a big headwear manufacturer or one of the big golf brands. So way to go. Natalie is here saying, thank you. So happy to be here. Even if you do have a pocket, the tee can stab you when you're making your swing in the fairway. Now, I wouldn't know that, but I could imagine that. So this helps that as well. I know Joe Rogan on his podcast did a little segment that evidently golfers are getting cancer from having these in their mouth, because I guess if you're putting them in the grass with all those pesticides and then they're holding them in their mouth while they're golfing, evidently this is becoming a thing. So yet another reason to have a Core Gear golf hat. And what a great gift to give a golfer in your life. So I'm in love with this product. I think it is such a brilliant idea. And I think it's one of those that, in fact, I can vouch for this. And I know Natalie can vouch for this too. She was saying how her son hesitates to wear it on the golf course because when he's golfing with all his buddies, they all want to steal it. And my son, who goes to college in Texas, said the exact same thing. Coincidentally, the exact same thing. He goes, I love it, but if I wear it, everyone takes it off my head. They all want it. So that's a good little, what do you call that? Oh, I can't think of the word. Anyway, that shows that people want your hat and they love it. So congratulations on that. Oh, let's see. We have someone that says, I'm absolutely captivated by these inventions. They are not only innovative, but also deeply inspiring. I could not agree with you more. And that is how I felt as I was selecting these, as I'm reading the stories from all of these makers who are so phenomenal. And that's why I beg you guys, if you haven't already, if you like a product, I would say if you see something you like it. So take just a second right now. And there's the QR code for Natalie's Core Gear golf hat. Give her an upvote because that really matters. That's what can propel a product to be seen and get more exposure. So we really want to support them, and it's no skin off our backs. And we're getting 20% discount just by doing that you can use whenever you want. And I know that the Core Gear golf hat, so you're seeing it's $27.95. Guys, golf hats now, my brother just got one he was showing me is $100. I mean, golf hats are expensive nowadays. And the fact that this is less than $30, she also does free shipping. So amazing. And again, such a great gift for any golfer in your life. So this could be one, again, that you can stock up on for whenever you need a gift in a pinch. And something, the visor is so cute. I love the visor. I actually gave the visor to my brother. So that's the one he's wearing today. Let's see. Yes. Jen is saying, don't forget to scan the product QR codes, upvote your favorite products, upvote them all if you love them all, and you're going to get your 20% off. So that's phenomenal. And again, if you're jumping on and you haven't entered the giveaway, you're going to do that right there. We're giving away one more product at the end. Okay, moving on. I'm going to move on to something that I actually made last night. I'm very proud to say. I've actually made 2 of them so far. Makes me feel like a gourmet chef. Where is it? There it is. You're seeing it right there. You guys, these cakes are like nothing you have ever tried. This is and I know she's in the chat. Let me make sure I'm back to the chat. Candace Hunsiger is the creator of this line of cake mix. This is a Greek-inspired line of cake mix that is all about olive oil, Grecian olive oil. And so every cake mix, actually inside the box, you're getting this olive oil. And the cake is, I mean, first of all, how stunning and just sophisticated and chic and elevated is the packaging. It's so pretty. I just want to put a bow on it and gift it to somebody. Hostess gift. friendship gift, birthday gift, you name it. I just can think of all day long people that I want to gift this to. Anyone who likes, I want to say anyone who likes sweets, but one of the things I love the most about this cake mix is it's not very sweet. It's very subtly sweet. And as I've mentioned already during this show, I just don't do well with sweets. I like something that's more subtly sweet. Last night I made, where's the one I made? This bad boy right here. Oh my gosh, was this a hit with my entire family and me? This is the dark chocolate and espresso. It is the most elevated flavor. It's the rich chocolate, but again, subtly rich. And then there's a hint of espresso. So you definitely taste the espresso, but it's not overwhelming at all, overbearing. And it's so simple to make because she does give you the olive oil. So all you have to do is you get your round cake pan out. Well, you can see it there with the QR code, what they come out like. I do a round cake pan. You put 2 tablespoons of this olive oil inside the cake pan, put a little parchment paper on top of that. And then in a bowl, you're going to mix. Well, first you start with a cup and a quarter of milk or buttermilk, 2 eggs, whisk that together. Then you add the rest of this bottle of olive oil and then the cake mix. And you mix it up until it's almost smooth, not completely smooth. You pour it into the cake pan and then you bake it for about, I think it's 28 minutes. You're going to turn it after 28 minutes and then another 15 minutes. And it comes out to perfection. So moist. I can't put into words. This is the hard part about live shopping is oh, did I pronounce it wrong? Oh, I did pronounce it wrong. It's Leah. I'm so sorry. The E threw me off. So she's saying L, if you can see it in the chat, it's L-E-AH. So it's Leah. Am I right? I hope. Yeah, Daria's saying, ooh, that looks so good. Yes, Leah, yes, Candace, I am a pro baker now. I really do feel like that. And when my family came home last night and I had it up on one of those fancy cake plates and I took a little powdered sugar and dusted it on the top, it looked so fancy and so chic. It really is so elevated in terms of the finished product and just visually what it looks like. But when you taste it and you taste how moist and how subtle the flavor is, I bought some Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream and we put that on the side with it. So that chocolate with the vanilla, oh, to die for. So this is the one I made last night. The one I made just before Christmas was the Grecian almond and citrus. I hesitated a little on this one. I don't know. I was a little iffy on whether I was going to like this one or not. Love. I mean, I do have to fault you, Candace. I probably have put on a few LBs this holiday season because of you, but it's worth it. This one I've saved. I haven't made this one yet. This was the one I was actually most excited about. This is the vanilla bean with a hint of lemon. I can only imagine how this is going to taste. I'm a big pound cake fan, and I like to put a little bit of lemon in it, and I think this is going to be phenomenal. So again, it comes with the cake mix. It comes with the olive oil. And if you have a chance to go to her Instagram page or her website, she has some of the most stunning product photography and just photography in general that just, I mean, I want to click add to cart, add to cart, add to cart just because of the product photography. It's so beautiful. So take time to look at it. She's done such a beautiful job with her marketing, with her branding, with her packaging. And so many times there's that amazing marketing and packaging, but the product doesn't live up to that. This is a case where, oh my gosh, it surpasses even that. It's phenomenal. Cannot recommend enough. And you guys, as you're seeing, it's $24. It's normally $30 and you're getting it for $24. So this would be one that, and I was looking and it doesn't go on sale anyplace else. So this is where you want to buy it. Even if you're thinking about it down the road, you might want it. Again, upvote it. That gives you the 20%. You can use that 20% whenever you want. But also by upvoting it, then you can go take a look at her website and see all the different items that she has. She's got some cool videos, and there's also great videos on Grommet. So definitely take a look at that when you can. Let's see. Grecian flavor has been my signature recipe since she was 11. Love that. Yes, I mean, and I love that her story on her website. She's done such a great job with all of that. So take time. I think you guys will really appreciate that when you get there. And I know you'll appreciate it when you taste it. Okay, did I miss any? A party without a cake is just a meeting. That is a Julia Childs quote that Denise posted. Thank you for that. Gosh, that is so true. Gotta have a cake at every party. Pronounced Leah. Let's see. Beautiful packaging. So many great comments. You guys, thank you for commenting. And if you jumped on and you didn't get my my offer for you guys to plug your own products, if you are a female inventor and you have a product, put it in the chat. Let everybody know what your product is. Put a link to your website if you want to. This is a chance to do that. This is all about celebrating female inventors. So definitely take a time to do that. Candace is saying, amazing hostess gift. You need at least 4 on hand at all times. I can vouch for that. I had 3. I've already gone through 2. And I'm maybe that's why I'm hesitating, because I'm thinking, do I want to save this to gift it to somebody? But I'm being super greedy and selfish, and I'm wanting it for myself. Okay, we are going to move on, guys, to yet another amazing women invented product. We are moving on to a product that is near and dear to my heart, because many of you know that my favorite being on the planet, don't tell the rest of my family, is my dog Coco, my black lab. She's my BFF. I love her. When I discovered this product, I'll go into the QR codes and find it. 1 second. Here it is. This is called the Spleesh Pet Leash Attachment. Spleesh your leash is the tagline, which I love, Carrie. This is invented by Carrie Cook, who is almost a neighbor of mine. She's here in Southern California in Carlsbad. And Carrie came up with this amazing, brilliant product idea with her daughter, Catherine, when they were on a walk with their own 3 dogs. It can get hot in California, depending on the time of the year. If you are someone that lives in a warm climate and you have a dog that you love as much as I love Coco, then you're going to love this product. So what it is, here it is. You're seeing it right here. Carrie sent me one with a leash, but you can buy it without the leash. If you have a leash you love, this just attaches to any existing leash. And so, I mean, it basically will take an ordinary leash that is just so and does the job of keeping your pet attached to you, and it tricks it out and turns it into sort of the ultimate hydration device for dogs. And I feel like every single dog walk I'm on, because Coco is black, and so that sunlight, she gets really hot. And even when it's not a really hot day, she just does seem to overheat. She's also 13, so she's older, and so she does need water more. I'm noticing more and more all the time. And when I'm on a walk, I always feel so bad that I end up giving her my water bottle for starters, or she drinks out of one of those public dog bowls, which always makes my skin crawl when she does that, but I know she needs it, so I let her. Or she drinks out of a puddle on the ground. I hate it. And so I think about that all the time. And when I saw this, I thought, how brilliant, because it basically is a water bottle for dogs and a mister for dogs in one. So it's a brilliant hydration device for your leash. And this thing attaches to your leash. It is so strong. In fact, she has a video that shows a truck pulling it, so you can understand how the device that the invention that she created to make this secure is incredible. It's brilliant. I don't know how you did it, Carrie, but I'm very impressed. So you get your leash. You basically, it takes all of about 5 seconds to attach it here. And then when you're on a walk, you're holding it like this. You can see the finger trigger here. I do have a little bit of water in here, but not a whole lot. You fill it with hole right here, open it up for water you want to use, and they get hot. You're going to spray it. Let's see. I hope I have enough in here. Yeah. So I hope you're seeing a stream of water. There it is. So you can cool her off with the mister, or this opens up like this, and this becomes a dog bowl, a water trough of sorts for your dog to drink directly from. And there is 2 different ways that you can fill that trough. One is just by spraying into it right there, and it very quickly fills up. and she just licks it right out of there. At first, I'll be honest, I think Coco didn't get it. She was looking at it and trying to figure it out, but I was a little persistent with it. And now I find that she looks for it. She likes it so much that she's actually turns around and like tries to find it. So you fill it that, to me, that's the easiest way. You can also open up the little hole where you filled it and then kind of tilt it down and it'll pour into here. But it's a little messier for me than just spraying it in there. Super easy. Another use I found recently, actually on a couple dog walks ago, was we live on Balboa Island and there's sand down on the bay and her feet get all sandy and then she comes in the house with the dirty feet. So I've been using the sprayer just to clean off her feet before we go in the house. So it's kind of I don't know if other people use it for that, but I love that use. I felt like that was super. I don't know if you thought of that, Carrie, when you came up with it, but it's just kind of a hidden use that people might not know about. So I definitely wanted to mention it. But the quality, this has been featured on the Today Show. It's won, I forget exactly the pet award that it won, but I was very impressed. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe, Carrie, you can put it. Oh, the Pet Business Award for Innovation. It was featured on Pet Pals TV in the Huffington Post. I was lucky enough to meet Carrie in person. I know her through the Women Inventors Club, but I got to meet her in person at the Super Zoo conference in Las Vegas last year. And it was so fun. She was there with her daughter, who it's kind of a family-run business. And I think she was really nervous, Carrie. Am I right? I got to go back into the chat here. Because she was pitching to the pros, to a panel of industry professionals, and she did so good. I was so proud of her, and it's such a great product that the response was really, really strong. She's killing it on TikTok. She's, really in marketing is just doing so, so well. I think it's a product that if you just know about it and you have a dog, you got to have it. Because once you see it, you're like, if I could do something to keep my dog hydrated on these walks, why wouldn't I? It's such a problem. And so it's such a brilliant, brilliant solution. And again, with that 20% off, you guys, even if you don't have a pet, but you think the product's amazing, hit the QR code and support Carrie and her daughter, Catherine, in this amazing quest that they took this idea that they came up with on a dog walk with their 3 dogs and turned it into a real life product. Got a patent for it. They have the utility patent for it. I think they've almost gotten the design patent for it. I'm just so proud of them. And I love the invention so much. And Carrie, thank you for sending me the leash too. I like that it kind of all goes together. So on the site, you'll see that there's different options for purchasing it, but it is really, really great. She's got some great videos on there as well. So definitely check that out. Let's see here. Jules, Stacy Pierce and I are co-founders. Oh, and yes, Jules, who you're seeing in the chat, and Stacy were at the Super Zoo conference too. And I got to be on the panel with Stacy. We sat next to each other. So we had a ton of fun. Their product is the Wanderer. It is a 5-in-1 transforming chair. It is insane. It is so smart. I don't know how you did it. I mean, I sit back and look at that. I always tell everyone when it comes to inventing, it doesn't have to be rocket science. It just can be just a simple idea that makes something better or that solves a problem. Their product is a little like rocket science to me because it is so smart how they came up with this design that does so much. If you have not been to their website and checked it out, definitely do that. And they are huge supporters of female inventors. They have an event coming up that I'm going to be a part of, and I'm thrilled to be a part of. And it is coming up in April. You guys, what do we have the date? If you have the date, I would love for you to put it in the chat. And it's going to be in San Diego, which is right in my backyard. Let's see if maybe I missed it. Maybe you already put it in there. Did you? I'm behind on my text. Yay. Love to hear Coco loves it. Warms my heart. Best travel product by Pet Business Industry Awards. Phenomenal. Yes. What a great product just to have in the car when you're traveling. Just to be able to take your dog out for a little walk when you're on the road. Give them some water. Spray them off. Cool them off. I mean, love it. Jules is thanking me for the plug. It's a very sincere plug. They are wonderful human beings who have created an insanely smart product. And I love that they are really doing so much for female inventors. They are 2 women after my own heart. So I'm excited to be working with them on this upcoming event. So definitely check that out when they start to send out information about it. It's going to be really, really great. Okay, so last chance, guys, hit the QR code if you want to support Leash Your Leash. I love this. If you have a dog, you should not be without it. It's also very lightweight. That was one thing I thought with this big honking thing, is it going to be too difficult to carry? Speaking of, I actually do have a question. How much water does it hold? I'm just curious. I filled it with the faucet and just kind of figured it out, but I'm curious if it's an amount. Like, is it 2 cups? Is it 1 cup? It's somewhere in there, I felt like, but I'm curious to know what that is. Okay. Oh, it's the Women Product Entrepreneur and Inventors Summit is April 27th through the 28th, and it's in San Diego, California. They put the link to the event right there in the chat. So check that out if you didn't already know about it. So thank you, ladies, for doing that. Okay, moving on. Is this my last? It's my last and definitely not least. Is it? Am I missing one? No. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're down to number 7. And I think I may have saved the best for last. No, they're all great. But this one has a very special place in my heart. It was created by one of our women inventors inside the Women Inventors Club. Her name is Candy Rock Fitzpatrick. I got to meet Candy at the Inspired Home Show last year in person, but we have been longtime buddies on social media and inside the Women Inventors Club. I adore her so much. She's from Alaska. She is a kick in the pants. She is so funny. Her texts, her messages are funny. Just everything about her I love. She's inside the Live Shopping Academy, and watching her go from being so nervous to be on camera to just hitting it out of the park on camera and being so comfortable, it makes me so happy. And to me, what the Grommet is all about is about that personal connection. And when you meet Candy, whether it's through a video or whether it's through live shopping, and when you see her product, that personal connection happens almost instantly because she's so personable and such a wonderful human being. And what I love most about her is she is smaller than me. I think she might be an inch smaller than me. That doesn't happen very often. So that makes me happy. And I love that she created a product for people like me. So what she created is a product. I'm going to put it up here right now. A product called Rest Angles. You are seeing it right there. Candy, are those your feet? I'm curious. But if you are of average height, you probably can't relate to this. But if you are, I would say, 5'3" and under, you'll relate to this. Although what Candy says, which I think is so true, is we were all short at some time in our lives. So I think everybody can relate on some level. If you have kids, they can definitely relate to this. And that is the dangle. Your feet that dangle when you're sitting in a chair. Your feet that dangle when you're in a car. Your feet that dangle when you are sitting maybe you're at a conference and you're sitting for hours. Maybe you're on an airplane flying across the country. When your feet dangle, it puts stress on your back. It puts stress on your knees. It can really wreak havoc on our bodies over time. And having that support under your feet can solve that instantly. And she has done it in such a brilliant way. I've got it right here. This is Rest Angles. It is such a smart design. What's so great about Rest Angles is that it is collapsible. So it is incredibly portable. In fact, so much so that she includes a little tote bag with your Rest Angles. It folds flat. I'm not going to fold it right now, but I will shortly. Folds flat. So it's uber thin, uber lightweight, just fits inside this very thin tote bag. Super cute. You can wear this crossbody over your shoulder. But the fact that I can take this with me wherever I go. So when I'm traveling, it can go on the airplane with me and I can just put it under my feet. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the floors on airplanes are very cold, and I like to take my shoes off. I have my socks on, but especially Southwest, really cold floors. So this, I don't have cold feet anymore when I'm flying also, but the fact it just kind of relieves my back, makes it so much more comfortable to sit. I'm going to show you a little video so that you can get a sense, and I'll talk through it as we go, of exactly how it works and how it helps. So there it is right there. So you're seeing the feet dangling. Let me see if I can get rid of this. We're going to hide that. There's Candy having her light bulb moment. The feet are dangling, rest angle slides right underneath, and suddenly she's got comfort. Her tagline is, it brings the floor to your feet, which it definitely does. And you're seeing how flat it folds there. Look at that. Very, very slim silhouette. So it's going to take up very little space in your purse or your backpack or your tote or whatever you want to put it inside of. So it is so smart. There is something I want to show you. It does have a little bit of a give to it. So I really actually appreciate that, because if it were rock hard, that in of itself would not be comfortable to me. Because it has a little give, it just gives me a little added support that I really love. And the other thing is, this is about 4 inches right here, but if you turn it this way, it gives about 7 inches. So depending on your height, you could do it either way. And then it does have a wedge feature, which I'm going to try to do here. I didn't realize that it had oh, there it is, that wedge feature. So it folds like that until recently. And I'm so glad I found out, because it's so smart. Because if you can imagine this under your desk, you can really stretch out your calves by having it on that slant. And then it can have the wedge the other way where you're pointing your toes down too. So I like that you can be in different positions with it as well. Let me go into the chat to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see here. Great for meetings. Yes. Candy, I love my rest angles. Yes, that is Jen. When Jen came to work for me, she said, because we were sitting in the office so much, she said, I need to go buy one of those little footstools, because because she's short like me and petite like me. And she needed that relief. And I said, no, you're not buying just any footstool. You have to have a rest angles. So she does, and she loves it as much as I do. And we've got another 5'1" in here, pod angle. Let's see. Oh, they're her friend Brittany's feet. Thank you for clarifying that. Let's see what else. Okay, so again, great travel item, but also just great at home. If you're someone who works from your home office and you sit for any period of time, brilliant. If you are someone in college or high school even, and just the dangling feet for long periods of time, have this in your backpack and put it on the floor. If you have kids that are dealing with that same thing. So such a smart invention, Candy. Kudos to you. I know she's having so much fun with this product. In fact, as we speak, I think she just finished at a pop-up shop at the airport in Alaska. Am I right on that? Did I get that right? So she's just doing great. And I hope I get to see you again at some of the trade shows. We've got the travel goods show coming up. I think you're going to be there. And we've got the Inspired Home show coming up as well. So I hope to see you there also. Now, Sherry's saying, even if you have long legs, you can use it to support your tablet better than using a pillow on your lap. Oh, I never thought about that. Yes, it can just sit here and clever. I love that, Sherry. Thank you for chiming in right there. Okay, we're coming to an end here, and we are going to do that one last giveaway. I am going to pick the product out of here. But before I do that, I would love for you guys to chime in the chat and let me know which products you love. I know they're all great, but is there one that stands out for you that you just cannot wait to try? So, and maybe there's 3 or 4. Put them all up in there. Give everybody pats on the backs inside the chat. Before I pick the winner, let me pull it up because I know Jen sent it to me. I'm going to find out who it is and what we are giving away. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I've got the winner. And the product we are giving away, did anyone chime in? Daria wants all of them. So do I. I really mean that. Everyone's saying, I love them all. Love them all. So great job to the 7 brilliant ladies who created these 7 brilliant products. But the one we are giving away now, I think someone is going to be very happy to hear. We are giving away a set of infinity clips, thanks to Daria Walsh. So the winner, I just looked at it, I'm losing my mind, is Janice Fresh. Janice, I don't know if you are in here or not, but congratulations. And Jen and Daria will be getting in touch with you. And I'm sure Daria will let you pick your finnet, whether you like silver or gold or rose gold or combination, and get one of those out to you. And with that, I want to thank all of you guys for being here. It was so fun. Greg, if you happen to still be on here, or if you watch this later, thank you for trusting me. I did my best. I didn't get to do all the fancy tech stuff that you normally do, but I have a newfound appreciation for all that you do, and you make it look so easy. So thank you for being my partner in crime and my co-host every Friday. If you are new to Grommet Live today, I hope you come back every Friday because it is so much fun. And having Greg here, we have so much fun together. We laugh. It's really fun. We both have such different views on the different products and different things that we love about them and different ways that we use them. So it's kind of fun playing off of each other. And I always love seeing what we're going to feature because every week the Grommet launches 20 to 25 new, brilliant, kind of hidden gem, clever, unique products. That's what I love about the Grommet. It's not the things you see everywhere else. They're always very clever. And if you have not signed up for their email list, do that because it's so fun. Every Thursday, you get to see the new products. You get to vote for the ones that you love. And that helps support the makers, and they appreciate it so much. And I know that the Grommet customers appreciate it because they get to see the ones that are really hot. They get to see them all, but hearing your opinions really means so much. And again, if you are a female inventor and you have not yet become a member of the Women Inventors Club, I want to invite you to do that. It is completely free. I know Jen has put the link up a few times in the chat, so you can find it there. And I am just so proud of all you ladies that have taken the leap, that have had that light bulb moment and put all your might behind it and really all that grit and determination. And you have kicked fear to the curb, as I always say, and made it happen. That is incredible and so inspiring. And keep doing what you're doing. And if you have an idea and you haven't done it yet, now's the time. Heading into 2024, why not make this the year that it happens? I hope you do, because the journey is almost as rewarding as the product itself. In fact, I would say it's more rewarding. It really is. And I'm seeing that every day inside the Women Inventors Club, and I'm seeing it here on Grommet Live when we get to meet these amazing makers. So, and thank you again to Jen for doing such a great job moderating the chat. I don't know what I would do without you. And thank you to everyone for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. I think I will probably be seeing you next year, 2024. And I'm excited for next year. I have so many amazing plans, so many things that I'm rolling out that I can't tell quite yet, but it's exciting stuff. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. And we will see you next Friday, right back here, same place, same time. But hopefully Greg will be back with me because he's amazing. I appreciate him so much, but I hope he's having a great vacation. See you all soon. Bye-bye.